Hello, it's the 29th of June and you're going down the Lower New today. We're at Mountain River Tours and we're about to head out. It's a nice gloomy day out today. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right for rafting. Good morning and welcome to Mountain River Tours. Today is Friday, October 8th, 1999. It is a beautiful day out. It's going to warm up a little bit today. We're going to have temperatures in the low 70s. We'll be doing a section of the Gauly today called the Upper Gauly. The Upper Gauly, some of the biggest and baddest whitewater in the east. We have class 3 to 5 whitewater out there, 3 being the easiest and 5 being the toughest. We'll be putting one in just a little bit, but first, let's see what's going on around Mountain River Tours. Live check and tell them sand, paddle sand it out. Bus and head to the river where I'll see you next. Alright, we've managed to make it to the river. We're here to put in for the Upper Gauly. Everyone's just hanging out at the time being. We'll hop in the boats, find out who their guides are, then hop in the water. You see our chutes up there? It's where we get our water from. A couple thousand CFS poured into the Upper Gauly today. We'll be hopping on here in just a little bit and heading to the first major rapid Insignificant where I'll see you next. Alright, here we are at the first major rapid of the day, Insignificant. This is a huge class 5 out here on the Upper Gauly, folks. We have a raft up top dropping in. Let's see who it could be. Let's see here. up, insignificant rapid. We've headed on downstream. We find ourselves here at Pillow Rock Rapids. Pillow Rock Rapids, one of the bigger, badder rapids of the day. This is Class 5 on the upper Gauly. Our trips will be coming through here in a little bit and working around this rock. That is the Pillow. So water pours up on the rock and then washes back off. Our rafts will be dropping in here any second, so we'll just wait until they get here. Alright, we have a kayaker in there working off the Pillow. Great run. Alright, I think I see our rafts up top, getting ready to drop in. Throwing in a few backstrokes up top. I'll be dropping in here in a second. Here they come, working their way down. Get a nice hit up top. They slide down through this massive rapid, bust through the hole, and work off the Pillow next. Yeah, they nail it. Dropping one person almost out of the raft. Beautiful run, guys. Way to do it. Alright, next in Jay and his crew. Throwing in a few backstrokes there. Gonna work their way down. Bobbing through the hole. Gonna work down next to the Pillow. Yeah! Woo! One person almost getting on the rock. Beautiful job, guys. Alright, and next up, let's see who it can be. Little two-man raft, Arcuna down the river. Oh man, they got nailed in that little hole. They worked their way down. They bounce off the Pillow, beautiful run. Next up, Wes and his crew. They're put up top as they drop their way in. Looks like they've got them stacked in the back of the raft. We're gonna get high on the Pillow today, yeah. Good job, guys. Alright, and last but not least, looks like it's gonna be Brian and his crew in. Dropping in up top. Nailing that hole. Swinging everybody around a little bit, but looks like they're gonna make it out. Off the Pillow they go, and on downstream, we'll see ya. Alright, we're going to head on downstream. Our rafts have successfully navigated their way through Pillow Rock Rapids. We'll find ourselves next at Lost Paddle. We'll be at the second drop. Alright, here we are at Lost Paddle. Just like I promised, I'm at second drop. Our rafts will be dropping in here in a little bit. They'll be working their way down this massive rapid. Dropping in here, hitting this huge wave there. It's a big one. Our rafts will hopefully bust over it. Working right through this whole war hydraulic. That's where water pours in, then recirculates back on itself. The foamy water that recirculates can often hold a raft, so we'll hopefully make it through there. I'll be working my way down this shallow ledge here and busting a big wave at the bottom, where they'll then make a way down the wave crane, and they'll be done with the second drop. Alright, like I said, our rafts are up top, so we will just hold off and wait till they get here. Alright, our first raft in is going to be Jay and his crew as they work their way down the raft. our rafts through. Second drop of lost paddle. Our crew's downstream there. We're going to make the way through the rest of lost paddle, where they'll then stop for lunch. I'm going to head on down to Sweets Falls. So that's where I'll see you next. Sweets Falls. All right. A little further downstream, we find ourselves at lunch. This is Iron Ring Rapid. The rapids over there. We'll be running it here in a little bit. We're going to have to hit that before we can get to Sweets Falls. Everyone's just hanging out the time being. We have our wonderful guides up top preparing our food for us. In a little bit, we'll get our bellies full and hop back on the water. All right, let's see what we're having for lunch here. Have a little bit of food here. Looks like brown over on the grill. All right, I think we're just about done with lunch. We're gonna head on downstream. We have Iron Ring Rapid coming up. What do you guys think of that, huh?
Great.
Have you looked at the rapid yet?
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna be hopping on there in just a little bit. Running it, then we'll head down to Sweets. All right, everyone's finished up with lunch. They're hanging out over there right now. They're gonna be hopping in the rafts and hitting the water. I'm here at Iron Ring Rapid. This is a huge rapid on the Upper Gauly. This thing is almost considered Class 6 or unrunnable. It has a nasty hole right there. It is a monster. They call it Woodstock. Hopefully our rafts will avoid that. They'll be working their way up top here in a little bit. I think we'll just hold off and wait till they get here. All right, up top, dropping in. It looks like it's going to be Jay kicking it off. First up, him and his crew. They are stroking it up in there. They begin to work their way down. They're going to punch two little holes up top. We're now going to drop into Iron Ring Rapid. It looks like they were going to make it through clean. Nice. Beautiful line, guys. All right, our next little raft in. It's going to be the two-man crew in there. Oh, man. Getting hammered. Knocked around all over the place. Beautiful line. Let's see who's up next. Looks like it's going to be Wes and his crew in. They begin to drop into the rapid, get it, slinging water all over the boat up top. When they hit those two holes, dropping in, they make it to the tongue. Smashing through Woodstock hole, and they make it through. All right, up top, it's going to be Brown and his crew in next. They drop in, smashing through the holes. They make it through. Beautiful run, guys. Great job. All right, our crew's gonna head on downstream. I'll see you next at Sweets Falls. All right, and as we move downstream, below Iron Ring, we find ourselves here at Sweets Falls. Sweets Falls, nice 12 to 13 foot drop. There it is. Our house will be coming over in a little bit. A little bit of foamy water there. That's what they call ejector rock. Our rafts will hopefully avoid that. We'll just have to wait and see. Our rafts will be dropped in here any second, so we'll just hold off and wait till they get here. All right, and first up, it looks like it's going to be Jay and his crew. Here they come, dropping over the falls. They hold on. They smash their way down. Beautiful run, guys. Way to work in there. All right, you got a little two-man raft up there. They made their way over Sweets Falls. Jay and his crew hang out here in the eddy. They're going to run the box. All right, we take it up top for our next round. It looks like it's going to be Wes and his crew dropping over to Sweets Falls. having a good time. Wes and his crew have made it through. Up top. Looks like it's going to be Brian and his crew in. Let's see where they run it. Everyone stays in the boat. Great run, guys. Meanwhile, oh man, where are they going to take it? They're going to take it to Flat Rock. Meanwhile, we have a raft in the box. All right, we have a raft in the box. Let's see what they do. Our crew's just kind of hanging out on the rocks, helping people out who need picked up. Wes and his crew over on the rocks down there, just hanging out. Beautiful job, guys. Let's see if we can get a little carnage here at Sweet Falls. All right, we have a little boogie boarder here, flatten the rock. Beautiful job. All right, we're just about done here at Sweet Falls. Jay and his crew, they're gonna hop back in the boats here in a little bit, along with Wes and his crew. They'll be heading downstream. It's gonna be all from the river. I'll see you next at base camp. All right, if you're confused because you know we're not back at base camp, don't worry. Because we're not at base camp, we are at a little surf hole, which we call Gillespie's. There's the hole. All right, I'll be hopping in there in a little bit. I'll be working the way up this eddy line into the hole where they'll then catch a surf. So we'll just wait and see what we can get. All right, here's a rafting. Not our crew, but they're getting chundered. Yeah. All right, our first raft in is going to be Wes and his crew. They're stroking it up. They want in there. And they are. finished up here at Gillespie surfing. They're going to scoot on over to the jump rock, make their way out to the tipping out rock right there, and fling themselves off. I'm going to head on downstream to Fuzzy Box of Kittens. That's where I'll see you next. All right, here we are. This is Fuzzy Box of Kittens. It's not a very big rapid, but we do have a nice hit down here. There it is. That's the Fuzzy Box of Kittens. It's a nasty little hole. Our rapids are going to be working their way in. But let's see how they do. Looks like first up, Wes and his crew. Downstream, we're going to run one more rapid called Woods Ferry. Then we'll find ourselves at Takeout. We'll hop on the bus and head back to base camp. So that's where I will see you next, base camp. All right, we've made it back to base camp. Hey, how's it going? We're going to head back into the shed where we go to life jackets, our helmets, and our paddles this morning and turn them in. All right, we're getting everything turned in. Then we're gonna head inside and watch the video. All right, at this time, I'd like to thank everyone for coming rafting with Mountain River Tours. Hope you had a fun time today. I sure had a great time videoing you. Hope to see you back here in the future. Maybe come back for another ride down the Gauly, or later this spring and summer for the new Mountain River Tours offers upper and lower New and Gauly trips. So, hope to see you soon. On behalf of all the staff here at Mountain River Tours, including myself, I'd like to thank you, and please come again.
Video the sign.